All right, welcome as we are starting today our full dragon gaslighting situation, ready to take on the very interesting things of Draconia. After defeating Grimshale and being blessed as the protectors of Draconia itself, our heroes didn't need to really explore what that meant. Just went straight to an area of the vaults that they had been before with magical shenanigans that could occur should one cast various spells. And thusly they went by imprisoned enormous oozes, as well as slime that seemed to drip from above, and finally began to fall and slide through a series of rubble, crashing through various walls. At this, you now tumble very, very quickly through collapsed buildings, and the impression that potentially levels of the floating city itself had crashed in on one another as you are falling floor to floor, hitting rubble itself before landing. And I need everyone to give me a dex saving throw, please.
Don't do it, guys. It's a trap.
$18 for Whisper.
I'm doing great.
Matt,
9.
7.
an awe-inspiring 10.
20.
Matt, quick question. By chance, did our Power Ranger transformation fix our damaged armor?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait, no,
No, the damage occurred after.
The damage was after.
Damn it.
So I was like, it was before, yeah, but no, this all occurred after. Sorry, you're damaging your Power Rangers. I can't help you. All right, the save here was 17. So you land. As you do, the ground beneath you flares with blue and pink fire, marking very quick what Alaric is able to see is a complicated glyph here. And as it does, you realize we should definitely get the heck out of here. As you find yourself in a room that's now being lit by this glyph. And please, to get out of here, I will need another dexterity saving throw. Though if you failed the last one, this one is at disadvantage.
All right. So, is favored by the gods considered like magic for the purposes of wild magic?
What's it from?
It's from Divine Soul Sorcerer.
Oh, from the sorcerer, it would be, yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's fair.
Question. Instead of running out of this thing to make a dex save, can I just Misty Step?
I mean, right now I need a deck save.
Damn.
I'm going to use Lucky
Okay.
to make it a flat roll. And that's a 24.
Whisper got a
50.
dirty 20.
Orion got a dirty 20 also.
A 4.
15 for me. I got cursed by Oathbreaker Carrie on TikTok. He said I was going to have bad rolls, and it's happening.
Oh no. All right.
I think
So
Lark may have stepped away for a sec.
gotcha. All right. So the DC here is 20. All right. On a success, we are looking at 11 fire damage. As you move about, move quickly, as it seems like this whole area of the glyph that is on the floor lights up, turning to singe and consume. Those of you who failed, you look and you watch your party members run out as you are now within this dome of flame.
Are they like trapped in a dome?
Yeah, you look, it's now opaque.
Oh boy.
Cool. So I can't Misty Step. Because you
And
said it was opaque.
and you will also take the 11 fire damage as the fire begins to inscribe into your skin burned writing and runes. And I need Constitution saving throws from the intense pain.
That's a 7.
That's a 6. I haven't rolled over a 10 yet.
And I
Yeah, this
didn't
isn't
get-
special kind of fire that bypasses resistance, is it?
Is not.
Cool.
And I didn't get to re-up my temp HP.
Okay. Then it's just the two of you. And you each will suffer a level of exhaustion. You're now marked what appears to be head to toe. Draconic.
What does it have to say since I can read it?
Two words repeated over and over and over. Thief. Intruder.
Cool. So I'm gonna re-up my my temp HP real quick. Supora. That's a 1 on the wild magic surge.
Woohoo! Opening file.
Because I'm about to jump through fire, so I gotta not knock myself out. So these are the
I'm gonna
consequences.
use my second wind.
Yeah.
And I got an 18 on the D100.
Okay. All right.
Great.
You grasping you watching your veins turn black, your skin sallow and tight against your hands. You cough up blood. So something deep has gone wrong inside of you. You suffer another level of exhaustion.
Guys, are you still in there?
I'm going to proceed to try to run through the fire to try and get out.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a deck save as you run through.
Disadvantage or no?
No, you're fully capable now.
So what would be a 17 is a 13 after exhaustion.
Okay. You said 17 after exhaustion?
13 after exhaustion.
13 after exhaustion. Okay. So you are able to make your way through, but it is 13 fire damage.
Sorry, my brother came in. What happened to me? Am I dead?
13 fire as
13
you rush
fire.
through, but you do make your way through.
I would also like to leave this place.
Okay. Give me a deck save as you push your way through the dome of flame.
I'm using my inspo for advantage because I really don't want to be here. Wow, that is a 13. Actually, no, that is a 11
Yes,
because of my exhaustion.
So pushing through, you burst, taking 13 more fire damage.
Supora. Because otherwise I'm going to die. That's only a 4. So we're good.
I'm going to use my second wind again.
So now you stand, and you can see. So all the doors that would lead out of here, being 2 doors, are locked. One of the walls has been cracked open, and there is a way to slip through.
Hold on. Luke's back, so he's doing his second deck save.
Yep.
It's at disadvantage, Luke.
Disadvantage. DC 20.
Yes, your second one is DC 20.
Cool.
Let's see if you join the Thief and Intruders.
So that's a 10 on my second one.
Okay.
Thief intruder.
And it was 13 damage
Yeah. Well, yeah, for
the second one.
yeah, second one, 13 damage fire. And then Luke, you need a con save as it's writing Draconic for Thief and Intruder all over your body.
Okay, so make con save. That's probably not gonna cut it. Do I have? Oh, I don't think I have a heroic inspiration. So that's a 13.
13. You gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Awesome.
And your other 2 party members have jumped through the fire to get out of this dome of flame that has written stuff into you. What would you like to do?
Okay. How far is it to get out of this?
You're
I mean,
in
it
an
can be
opaque
easy,
dome.
like 5 feet. Yeah, you're in an opaque dome, so it wouldn't be too far at all. Like 5 or 10 feet.
I guess I'm just gonna run and try my best to get out of it instead of casting a spell like I immediately thought, because I'm learning.
So we do
I
a dex
didn't.
save.
Another deck save. Okay, minus the 2 for exhaustion.
Correct.
Okay. That's a 12.
Okay, so bursting through flames, eating into your skin.
Hold on.
Another 13 fire.
Unconscious.
So
Wait,
Alaric falls onto the ground. Is about to make death saves.
I had wanted to give him my shared favor.
What's that?
I wanted to give you favored by the gods.
It was his ability. He got an extra use per long rest, and he can give you 2d4 to add to a failed save,
Okay.
and it can potentially change it to a success.
Success.
You don't need to see.
Is he all the way through? Yeah. Okay. No. He has to be able to see the ally.
Okay, so when he made the save, you wouldn't necessarily be seeing him.
Crap.
I will walk over. Is Alaric out, even though Alaric went unconscious, or is Alaric like in the middle of this thing burning?
He's out of it.
All right. I will just walk over and actually I don't even have to walk over. I will cast Spare the Dying from the 30 feet away. It is a cantrip.
Okay. Roll
So
the
do I still-
dice.
All right. I figured that. D20 go. Woo! It was on the 1 and then it went to a 19. Woo! So Alaric is stable for the moment. I had a heart attack there for a moment too.
Very good.
Before we head further into this wretched place of doom, after we've just been burned by acid and fire, pull Alaric.
Xanatos, you want to go run and grab Alaric? I'm feeling pretty beat. Or did he make it to us when he fell? Matt.
Alaric made it through.
Okay, he made it to us though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Body slid towards you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically like he leaps through and the momentum kind of carries. He's like, bursting in flames. I made it.
There's now bits of gravel just in my face.
Already.
A dirt nap.
What else is around us right now that we can see?
So they are it's mostly ruined area, like it'd been kind of crushed a bit. There is one wall that's intact with a door, another one that is still with a closed door, but the wall is a large crack that is probably big enough to go through.
Oh yeah, he's unconscious, so we can't ask Alaric. How is everyone else feeling at this moment? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling really rough after we just did this.
Like crap.
Beat to shit.
I mean, do we take a small rest? Because I'm terrified to cast Prayer of Healing right now.
I got a little burned, but
Xanatos, how you feeling?
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Like I was doing something. I have no idea what's happening in the game right now. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to like flick through all the notes of what has just happened. So sorry.
Alaric went unconscious. I'm beat to shit. I don't know how Celicus is doing after the second wins. Obi's deciding if we're taking 10 minutes for him to cast Prayer of Healing.
Or if it's better we just
Down
take
for
a
either
full hour.
action.
I'm just slightly overbloodied from that second wind.
Whisper, how are you doing?
I'm hurt, but not as bad as Calder or really anybody else who got stuck in that fire.
Will that spell affect Alaric if he's unconscious, or do we have to wake him up first?
Let me check really quick. No, it just says up to 5 creatures of your choice who remain within range of the spell's entire casting gain the benefits of a short rest and also regain 2d8 hit points. A creature can't be affected by the spell again until that creature finishes a long rest. So, I mean, I can do it, and Alaric it'll help heal him.
Got it. If we're gonna do that, I feel like I should gamble and heal myself some more. But I'll do it away from all of you. So if I can step 30 feet away.
If they get against a wall and you get against a wall, you can be 30 feet away.
Okay. And then I will 3rd level healing word myself. So I will heal for 6d4 plus 4. So 20. Two 19s. That's not terrifying. That gets me above bloody. I don't remember how much your spell heals.
So it's going to be 2d8, and then everybody will be able to roll hit dice like a short rest.
Okay. Alaric is still unconscious. Correct. All right. Everybody else, we're switching sides, so it's just me and Alaric on the one side. And I'm gonna heal Alaric.
Hooray!
For 15. That was atrocious.
Oh, dang.
Okay. We're good.
He's like, that's almost my entire HP.
Right?
That was
no
3
lie.
2s, 2 1s.
It's 1 point away from half my HP.
All right, Obi. Now, if you'd like to, I feel like it might be worth it.
All right. I can only hit 5 of us with this. So who doesn't need it, or who wants to step aside?
Santos doesn't need it.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't hit the bloody yet, so
And do you need your spell slots back, Whisper, or did you not use them?
I haven't used any. So
All right. So it'll target myself, Alaric, Calder, Celicus, and Ars.
Who's more hurt between ours and Whisper?
Ours took only 11 damage. I think Whisper's more hurt, so ours would step out of the way and let Whisper take it.
All
And
right.
that's 10 minutes, right? That we're just
It'll
here
take-
in this weird hallway.
Second level spell, Matt. Is that a 1 dice or 2 dice?
One.
Still 1 day.
Okay. All right.
So,
let me
Alaric,
cast-
what do you think this lovely new tattoos you, Celicus, and I have are gonna do in regards to the vaults?
I'm sure it's hold on. My brain is kind of fuzzy. That was a lot of fire and okay. Okay. And I'll take a deep breath, try to collect and compose myself after being roasted. And brought back, take a look at my surroundings, try and get my bearings, and okay, you saying your tattoo?
No, all of us are covered in the words apparently thief and intruder. You,
Oh.
me, and Celicus.
Right, that.
Everybody gets 13 healing, so they don't. No one overrolls their hit dice.
Well, this could be an enchantment, a curse. So enchantments are dispellable, curses removable, but It definitely will make it very difficult to get into the vaults, I assume.
All right.
If I were to identify myself, might it reveal if this is an enchantment or a curse?
I think you get any magic effects affecting you, so you could do that.
That would trigger again,
Correct.
the wild magic, but it would give us the definitive answer. Do we even have the capability of removing the curse? Obi can. He did it for Xanatos.
I don't know if he can currently, but he is capable.
Fair. And I think I'm capable of removing if it's an enchantment. But again, that's another spell.
We seem to be safe enough here. I think now would be the time to do it before we get to the vaults and something possibly triggers immediately.
Definitely.
Assuming your spell even gives you any new information, but...
I will... If things go horribly wrong, I will do this over there. And, try to move about 30 feet away from the group.
Up the walls again.
Well, are you doing it while I'm healing you? Because you can't leave my range.
You're healing. Okay.
So you'd have to wait till after we're done healing to do a 10-minute cast.
Yeah.
If you're gonna ritual.
Then I will wait.
Obi, did you roll for your wild magic surge?
Oh God, no, I didn't. Thank you. Oh, 16.
It's funny how we're so terrified of 3 numbers. It's only like a 15% set trigger, but every time we're just shitting our pants.
Well, I'm doing a lot better now after that prayer of healing.
And so I can use hit die like a short rest.
Yep, you get all the benefits of a short rest. So if you were going to recover any spells or any of that stuff, you get it all as if you took a short rest. That's why it's a huge
benefit. If I use my features that allow me to do that, it triggers wild magic.
Well, that's why Cal was doing it wildly.
Oh, I hate that. It doesn't auto do the walking speed reduction when you put the exhaustion.
Yeah.
Does the new exhaustion rules give you a decline in walking speed?
Yeah, 5 speed. 5 speed per level.
Oh, so that'd be what, 10 for you?
Yeah, so I'm down to 20 walking speed, and then you get a minus 2 to your D20 test rolls per level. So I'm at minus 4 currently. It's like I don't have a charisma modifier. I do be tired.
So, back at full health, after Obi's casting, I will take out BP. For your first identify spell, I have a unique subject for you. It's me. And through BP, I will do the ritual to identify myself.
Very good. So you lay your fingers upon yourself. You begin to get a slew of information about what's befallen you. This is indeed a curse. And its effect is tied to much of Draconia. Automatically activate security measures in any place you would be.
And our tattoos didn't prevent this from happening at all.
No.
Damn it.
So one thing, if you remember, it's been a few sessions. The flower thing is of it was it's a, it, the group that did that. You always got was an offshoot, like not like. In other words, Silicus had never seen these flowers before. This wasn't part of main Draconia. The one that did like the flower petals. This is like another sect or something. You don't know a lot about it. So the idea of the government, like, it's not necessarily tied in with like, what would normally be different governmental deals. Yes, as BP says, you are cursed as hell. Oh yeah, everything's just gonna pop off. Especially, there's like different things where it's like if you know how to walk through a room the right way, nothing will happen. Or if you don't touch anything, nothing will happen. Nope. You go in, things are gonna happen.
So do we sleep here for 2 days? Or until however many days necessary for Obi to rid us of this?
Did it give me a sense of how long the curse is in effect?
Yes.
Yes. So go. Oh yeah. I mean, taking it off, we just have to find security personnel. They would have devices to take it off. Otherwise, it stays on permanently.
Oh. I rolled an 11.
Oh crap.
Okay. So 11, so it doesn't activate.
Right.
What was the initial deck save? I forgot to roll for Sammy.
The initial one would have been a 17.
Okay, so he failed.
Oh no.
Can Sammy fail? His feet stick.
Oh,
He
did
didn't
he slide?
down.
Yeah, so he could have sort of.
Oh,
walked
okay,
away.
cool.
He laughed at us, I'm sure.
He's sealing.
Oh,
I
You
really
kidding
need
me?
to get a freaking saddle for him and just start riding him.
Sammy was over us smelling everybody as they were cooking and wondering what was going to be dinner. I mean, yeah, it's not happening today, if that's the question for our thieves. I'm so disappointed in you guys. Who steals from people and think that that's okay to get away with?
Ha ha ha.
I know. Thank you.
BP/Alaric? When you said somebody from security, do you literally mean it has to be somebody from Draconia? Or would OB spell work? It was very specific. He didn't say a remove curse spell. He said somebody with security or it's permanent. I just need clarifications if you don't mind.
BP, were you just offering up a suggestion for how to remove the curse, or is that a definitive way, only way of removing this curse?
that's just that's the primary way.
Okay.
Magics might be able to override it.
Now I'm kind of glad that this happened after we snuck past the Clockwork Manticore.
It would have set it off, yes.
Because imagine if this happened before.
Have we come across some kind of security way station? Does anybody remember that? I know when we
call it.
jumped the kobolds in that one spot, like they might have something, but they were more on the Grimshell's side of the area, so I don't know.
I mean, I don't know the kobolds would have some security thing since this is a Draconia thing, right?
Yeah, but they might have found it, is what I'm saying.
Well, we still have one of those, right? Or
What? One of those what? Because you
Oh,
muted yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, look around for one of the kobolds that accompany us.
Oh,
Is
There
shit,
is-
Sod
Sod.
with us?
There was one with us, for sure, that I recall.
Oh, that was leading us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
There is another
Uh-oh.
thing we could
Oh yeah, because he got a little. He got his own Power Ranger boost when we hit the thing.
Well, does anyone want to spare the dying and and heal them? Because otherwise they're gone.
I will have spared the dying if he went unconscious.
Yep.
I will roll for that one first.
He is cursed as well. And burned.
Does one of the
3 for the roll.
Does one of the paladins want to use just a single point of lay on hands as opposed to Obi's? Because Obi's takes 7 days to restore.
Bzz. Yeah, there we go. 1.
All right.
So one little boost.
Defibrillator. Bzz.
I don't know if this will work. I don't know if this will trigger another wild magic surge, but the map that we've been using to navigate Draconia, if I focus on it, sometimes it can reveal things, usually about once a day. We haven't used it too much because we've had a lot of other things pressing. But there's a chance that if I try to find a security place using the map, I don't know if it'll work, but it's something we could try.
It seems worth risking. Because otherwise, we'll have to fight all the defenses of Draconia. At which point, if that's what is inevitably going to happen, my suggestion is to retreat back to camp. Post haste.
We can't.
Well, we can't.
Pathway that we came
Yeah,
through
'cause
collapsed behind
yeah.
us. We can only go forward unless you want to try and dig our way out.
We're in this for the long haul.
Okay,
You know, if we go to these vaults and what is inside are kids' clothes and teddy bears and family portraits, I am killing you all.
that's
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know. I think all that stuff would be kind of cute.
Is it worth dying for, though?
It would just be like giving
No,
ours back the one he
anyway.
lost from having to leave his royal family. Or noble family. I don't remember which one it is.
Noble.
So with my half and Xanatos, his help with his half, I like to try and use the map to see if I can focus on it and discern where a security station might have been located in this portion of the city.
Let's see here. I would say then Xantos, why don't you give me a charisma check and Laura give me intelligence.
Ooh.
7.
$17.
Okay. As you try to try to understand this, a side cut diagram seems to appear of a structure. And judging from the glyph indicated on the bottom, you feel like it is one that you are in. You can tell on essentially the top floor remind you of the vaults And there's you see there seems to be marked 2 checkpoints between you and the floor in the vault above, or the main vault. Judging from here, you get that there might be several things to investigate as far as more vaults, that this particular structure went deep within the overall floating city. However, as in this case, you get the distinct feeling that what you're seeing is what it was with Draconia, not post-crash.
Right. And you said there were 2 checkpoints between us and the vaults, right? And and of course this is what it was when it was Draconia. But when we were here last time, did we pass anything that looks like these checkpoints?
No.
Okay. So I'll kind of show that to Xanatos and then give a description of these checkpoints as something for us to keep a lookout for. Hopefully we might be able to recognize it, even if it's kind of separated now and in a different location. Okay. Well,
there's at least the possibility. So I think we try and find that before heading to the vaults, because otherwise, granted, we got rid of the golem that was there, but we don't know what other potential securities are there, and it might lock them out for a set time period if we show up with this curse on us.
Well, and we're going to discover any other security measures between here and there just by default.
Yes.
So that's fun. But we don't really have other options that I can think of than to continue forward and try and find one of these security stations, one of these checkpoints.
Unless the thing was a password and we just try guessing words in Draconic.
Well, I mean, what if you guess incorrectly 3 times and then it gets worse?
It locks you out. Telecus. This is
now we're gonna have to find tech support before we can go to security.
Telecus, this is a curse applied by your peoples. Do you have any clue as to?
Calder, need I remind you that I was a child given over as a prestigious thing to a temple as a child?
Yeah, so you were noble, so you would have gotten into a lot of trouble before you got shipped off.
Contrary to popular belief, not every noble child gets into trouble doing dumb things.
I'm just pointing to ours.
Exactly, not every noble child gets into trouble.
I was a lot more well behaved before I met you people.
You people? What's that supposed to mean? You mean as non-angels?
I mean, well behaved can be considered a relative term depending on how you're raised.
That's true.
I guess it depends on culture.
I am a perfectly reasonable pirate.
That's true too.
All
While
right, well, I
we're
guess-
getting ready, I'm not leaving. I just want to investigate and see if the door that you said is closed, Matt, is it locked? Does it look like it's rigged or anything like that? And just so I can find out if this is one possible option that we can take.
So you're looking for the door that was closed that's on the intact wall?
Yes.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check, please.
I should ask, is this wall like the door standing there, but then like this half of the wall is missing? So if I just put my head around the corner, I can see what's wrong and then go back to the door and it.
So there's one of the walls is a little like that. Remember, there's one that's cracked that you could squeeze through, but the other one is intact with a door. We'll both have a door, but yeah.
Okay. I know you mentioned one was kind of messed up. Oh god, that was terrible.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
It's definitely locked, but I mean, you're fairly sure no security measures or traps whatsoever.
All right. All right, so this one's locked. And then that one's just a giant hole in the wall. So what do you guys think? I can unlock this one or we can go through the hole?
Well, I mean, would it go off anyway for those of us that are marked? If it were trapped?
Well, I was just doing it like the old, I open the door and I get shot in that chest with an arrow.
Oh, right.
Although, you know what's funny? I've never actually had that trap happen, despite how many times our dad used to throw stuff at us when we'd walk through the door.
The traps were
When
on the
more time
locks,
allows
Bobby.
for it, I would really like to hear more about your childhood because I'm going to be honest. Parents firing traps off at you.
No, he's
not very
describing
common.
it so poorly. He didn't trap the things behind. He made difficult locks. Some of them happened to have acid or like flame mechanics to like damage thieves' tools.
As I hold up my hand and I go, I'm very well aware of what came out of those traps.
Yeah, but you just said, oh, there was never an arrow waiting behind the door. Yeah, no, he wasn't trying to kill us. We were literally testing to see if his anti-theft devices worked.
Yeah. Maybe it wasn't a full arrow with like a tip, but it was still blunt. It hurt.
I don't remember him. He never... Either I always got that one correct, or he never used that one on me.
I mean, to be fair, most of the time I'm the one that picks it and you're the one standing over my shoulder reminding me not to miss the lock.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I literally meant later, like not right now.
Okay. Well, will you help me with this one really quick for a minute, Cal?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pull out my thieves' tools and I will unlock that door just so that we can have it as an option.
You said it wasn't trapped, right?
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay.
All right. So, is it advantage if you have proficiency?
It's if you have proficiency and it's sleight of hand, right, Matt?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you already have advantage. So
Yeah.
I'm there for moral support.
What are you
As
trying to do
always.
again?
I just want to
Pick
unlock the
lock.
door so we have it as an option to
Okay.
as another option.
But he asked for my help, so I'm standing there holding.
Fools. I got a 20.
Okay. So, carefully reaching forward, you're able to unlock this door. And it's a little skewed, so it kind of opens up inward almost immediately upon releasing it.
All right. Let's push it open. All right, we have the door. We got the hole in the wall.
Based on what you saw, does one seem like it would be closer to one of the checkpoints? Map guys.
So it would be a bit of a shot in the dark, I think, because the map showed Draconia as it was, and then after the fall, the things could have broken apart and gone who knows where. I was just hoping that maybe if we had like a reference of what to look for, and or at least know what the needle looks like as we search the haystack.
Map men. I think that's a better term for them. Alliteration.
Oh,
all that.
Sorry, I wasn't like taking suggestions. I just went with what I was saying.
I thought it was like a sub team within the Dragon Gaslighters. They're the map men.
They're the two who haven't let anybody else see the map. Remember, I questioned that when I came on board, but everybody was cool with it. So now I'm cool with it. So then basically, we just need to pick a direction, and it doesn't really matter.
Well, I mean, what do we see when we open the door? I mean, I'll pop my head in and just take a look.
All right. You can see that there is a hallway. That there's rubble that has come down in various places, and at the end there seems to be a broken hole within the ceiling. Strewn about the hallway is debris, metallic, stone, and various deities.
All right, so that one looks like it ends with us going up. What do you guys see down? What do we see down the other way?
I'm trying to look into where the crack is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whisper will go ahead and do that since she doesn't need light.
Okay.
Looking here. You can see there are several holes to this floor, as well as several or a few chests. You think maybe there was much more in here, but a lot seemed to have fallen through. On the far wall opposite where you're looking, there is a large figure of a dragon that is like it's a bust of one, about 10 feet in diameter, carved into the wall.
So in here, it looks like parts of the floor collapsed. There's some chests and things, and across the way is like a bust of a dragon.
If that thing doesn't spit something out, then I don't know why it's there other than for decoration. But it definitely seems like it would spit something out.
I mean, we've literally come across that before. Remember the chasm that like shot wind down out of the dragon's mouth when you tried to fly across it?
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
there's no avoiding the trap. We set it off automatically by getting near it, I think.
it sounds like Whisper's Way ends with either going past whatever that statue is and or down. The other way is rubble and trying to go up. So, any vote for which way we think we should try to go?
Real quick, can I clarify when we were looking at the map, didn't you say that the thing there were 2 checkpoints and then the vaults were supposed to be above us, but that might have collapsed and changed where it is? Is that correct?
Yeah, this could be different. Yes.
Okay. Because of the collapse and the structural damage, I think what we're looking for is probably down. That's my best guess.
Yeah. Did you get a sense that the room you're in was the most bottom layer?
Oh, I gotcha. And okay. All right. So to clarify, we're at the very bottom, and so things are either level with us or above.
Yeah.
Which now makes me curious why there would be holes in the floor that allow us to go down. When you saw Whisper, when you saw the holes, did they look like they were caused by structural damage or tunnels that had been dug?
Matt, do they look like they were cracks in the ground that opened up?
Yeah, it
Or-
looks more like large cracks that have came with maybe the crash or other things.
They look like large cracks.
Okay.
It looks like some of the stuff may have slid down there too.
Hmm. Okay, I'm just going to vote going up through Obi's direction. That's my vote.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep, I'm good with up.
It's away. If it gets us out of here, let's go. If nobody opposes, then I'll take the lead and I'll start heading down that way.
Okay.
Perhaps Calder, Lark, and I, and the kobold remain in the back, just in case.
All right.
Sure.
All right, so you start making your way through this collapsed hallway.
Making my way to the rubble so that I can start seeing if we can climb up or if I'm going to have to use our new special little rope.
Yep. Let's see. Obi, as you get to the end, you can see that the hole goes up and seems to open up into a space where the walls are at several odd angles. Large stones having fallen and created a space, and that can also be climbed through to some destination, but doesn't feel like you're climbing into a room itself or anything like that, but more maybe going between collapsed areas. And as you all enter in, there is shuffle in the debris. Lights shoot from various pieces of metal that assemble themselves into warrior-like knights, bearing the word in Draconian security upon them. Blades appearing in their hand as the runes of thief and intruder glow upon some of your skins.
What are the odds they also have the deactivation device on?
Some
Roll
Securitron!
for initiative.
Me.
I never would have guessed.
How many? I still haven't rolled anything beyond it a 13.
Don't forget to
10.
subtract your Don't forget to subtract the exhaustion stuff.
Yeah.
So, Matt, if you could adjust mine to 4, I'd appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah, but mine's a 6. I'm different.
Everyone is here. Calder goes to 4. And we go down to 6 for Celicus.
I go down to 19.
Ours got a 10.
Yep. Alark, I have 13 for you.
So I have advantage, and one was 13, and the other was 21.
There we go. That's why. All right, so Selkis 6, Santos 5, Alaric 19, Calder 4, Orion 16, Ars 10, and Whisper 8.
I'm assuming 2 in front, 2 behind.
What?
2 in front, 2 behind.
Yeah. All right, so Alaric, you are leading things off.
Oh, I gotta put Larry in his face. He's showing off his face.
Yeah, Alaric, Calder, and Selkis were in the back.
Is
There. That better, everybody? Wait, let me actually focus it so you can tell if that's better.
There we go.
It's good?
Ours is so white, always is sort of glowing whenever we do
Yeah,
it.
well, you know, it works that
we
way.
use him the white balance?
I think it'd be swap Alaric and Celicus, just because we probably would not have had the squishy
Alright,
wizard
here
all
we
the way at the back. We normally
Yeah.
sandwich them in the center.
There you go.
You have what? Oh, Alaric would have been more in the
We,
center.
we normally sandwich the D6 hit dice people into the center.
Yeah,
behind.
This?
Yeah. Perfect.
That better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. I'm not changing it again, Jonathan.
As they say in Street Fighter. Perfect.
All right, Alaric, what'd you like to do?
Would I be able to use an investigation check to try to discern if these security bots have what we need to get rid of this curse?
Ooh.
You can certainly try. Yeah, give me investigation. It's your action.
With my keen mind, it's a bonus action.
Ooh, nice.
Spicy meatballs.
So fancy.
No, he's just a huge nerd.
But I do have a -2 still, so so that's 21 -2 for a 19.
Okay.
I can't white balance it because of him.
All right. Yeah, give it a look and their general setup. It does not feel like they would have the devices on them.
Our princess is in another tower. We can just destroy these guys.
What does that even mean?
I read it in a book once. And goodness. I don't really have anything other than, so I will do really the only thing I can do. I'll take out my dagger and throw it at the closest one.
That would be one of the animated mat in the back.
All right.
We'll find out if this does anything. So that is a 13 to hit with a -2.
Okay. It's the handle hits and it harmlessly bounces off.
Good luck, everyone. That did nothing. That's my turn.
Well, you have to hit it first for it to do something.
All right. So help me out with this. The first helmed horror.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna have to do this again because I can't move my brain. Green is the first helmed horror. Green is also gonna be the first animated. That way we know.
Okay.
Green for go. So yeah, what about him?
Okay. Helmed horror then. So I believe that would be Obi right up front there.
Yep.
Perfect. So the sword of energy appears in their hand as they go to strike at Orion. That is a
That guy
16
stole my
to
whole
hit.
bit.
I'm sorry. What did I miss? What you said?
16 and then a 24.
I will use my reaction to throw up shield, and so only the 24 will hit.
Got it. Starts cutting through for 10 slashing damage and 7 force damage.
Oh shit! I rolled a 1.
Shit.
Sorry.
No. You rolled a
So
1, and that's our 1.
So I took 17 damage,
Yep.
and I gotta roll a d100. Hold on. I'm gonna explode now. $61.
61.
Noted. No, sorry.
I turn into a potted plant.
I'm going to Discord this to you.
Oh, dear lord.
Those are the worst.
No, those are the best, Jonathan.
Oh.
No, the worst is when he doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. That is by one of the far the worst ones.
No, because then I forget about it, and then it's like just a surprise later. I'm not sitting there.
Trying to figure out how to. I forget your Discord name. Oh no. I just have to put you in there.
John, what's your Discord names?
Oh, Snorlax.
Snorlax 7900. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Finally. There we go. All right. Just could not find you. There you go. All right. Now, the horror in the back. I think they're going to be close to either Calder or Celigus.
Those aren't horror. Oh, you wanted a horror on each end? That makes more sense. Hold on. Animate it over. He's giving you closer to Celicus.
Yes. So it strikes out. Celigus, that is 24 to hit.
That hits.
And 18, which I think misses.
18 does miss.
All right, so this one, they take it, it begins cutting through your armor a little like a butter with 7 slashing and 9 force. And we'll go to Orion.
Oh, that just changed everything.
What a period too.
He's about to cast Spirit Guardians, and he's gonna leave out all our bad guys. And it's just gonna affect us.
All right. I'm going. Seeing this thing coming at me, I am going to have a momentary lapse of looking around and being like, "What? Why aren't we in camp anymore?" And I'm gonna, as soon as that happens,
Oh, no.
I'm going to. Not sure if this is gonna work. I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern on the two in front of me because I don't know what else I'm supposed to do for the moment. I'm kind of freaking out.
You got
Great,
it.
roll again.
2.
Yep.
2 d20s. It's a 3rd level spell.
A 2 and an 11.
Okay. Both the ones just skirting the insanity.
And my Hypnotic Pattern is focused on the two in front of me,
What, baby girl?
and they have to make a Wisdom save 15 or they're charmed.
Indeed.
Yeah, babe.
Assuming they can even be charmed.
Yeah. It goes off and there's no effect on these creatures.
Ah,
Constructs be like that.
These aren't people?
Nope.
So Orion says.
Yeah,
So that's what Ryan shouts out.
that's my turn.
All right. Ours.
Okay.
Putting on the board.
Ours is going to try to keep his distance, and he's going to take out his sling. And he's going to pelt the armored creature with a rock.
Which one?
The closest one.
Helm Tor number 1.
All
Yep.
right.
Roll to hit. This would be +6. Alright, so that is a 21 hit.
Ooh. That cracks right into the creature.
Awesome. That is actually going to be 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. All right. It's a little dent in the helmet. Ding.
Sorry, guys. That's about all I can do.
All right.
And that is David's turn.
Whisper.
I'm so funny.
Yeah, well, since Whisper has been spending that much time with her weapon, she's using magic because she uses magic. I am going to Eldritch Blast the Helm Horror in the back.
Helm Horror number 2.
All right.
That's a 1.
God damn
It's the
it,
one to hit, right?
Bobby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 to hit.
And that's a 20.
That's funny.
First one just explodes harmlessly on the surface. This one penetrates.
It's weird. I didn't see it as a crit. Oh well. So there's 6 plus 9. 9 damage.
Very nice.
Why am I rolling on the thing?
You're a
I forgot it's
Bobby, so-
Thursday. I have ice in front of me. I forgot it's Thursday.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, I just have to roll this another 1.
Oh no!
I hate this place so much.
Not its fault.
You're right. I let them talk me into coming back.
Exactly.
86.
86. Okay. You have an intense pain in your chest,
Rub Rose.
and it's like parts of your body seem to go limp and like you lose feeling, and now you're very short of breath. Like your entire body is just negatively reacting to the magic you cast, like losing control. You have 1 permanent death save failure.
Ooh. That's not nice.
Great. Yeah. Awesome.
I know I said I wanted more people to die this
That's my
week.
turn.
Okay. Silicus.
How fun it is to be here. Celicus is going to attack construct that's already been injured in our direction.
This is the one that attacked you?
I believe so. The one that's already
Yep.
been injured is the one that attacked me. That's an 18.
Okay. 18 harm you strike the armor, but you don't have enough strength to penetrate it. Sparks off.
Okay, and where is it? Alright, so this says that if I attack a creature with a melee weapon, I can shield bash it, and it doesn't say anything about doing damage. It just says that I attack something as an attack action with a melee weapon. So, that being said, I can shield bash this guy.
Let's go.
So, Pump, he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Got it. That will be a 5.
It is prone now.
Nice. Knocked to the ground.
Yeah, I might not be able to damage you, but I sure could knock you over.
Pinhead.
Perfect. Anything else?
Shield bash is special, so that means I should have done this first, but I forget. I'm going to brush over my giant's might rune and become large.
Nice. Alright, then Xanatos.
Alright. For the ones on our side, they're not within 5 feet of each other, right? Looks like there's a rock between them.
Yeah. They're
Alright, cool.
Get up.
Okay. Then I'll attack one with my great axe. I think the one in green is the one that got hit earlier. So I'll
That is
just
the
attack
home
that.
to our number 1 map.
Yep.
Cool. Then I'll attack that one. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is something. Oh, dice won't work. 10 slashing damage. Roll twice for some reason. And I will use my bonus action of the axe's divine smite, not mine. So it doesn't trigger wild magic, and do divine smite.
Okay.
Where are you? It's 2d8. So 3 radiant damage.
Nice.
And then I will attack it again for my second attack
Right.
for a 14 to hit.
Oof. It's able to block with its own sword.
Cool. And that will be my turn.
Calder.
All right. Is that how that works? If we're casting a spell out of an item, it doesn't cause a surge?
Yeah, that's what we did last time.
Yeah, last time I did not do that.
Okay, sweet. So then I will cast jump as a bonus action so that I have that. But I just used my bonus action. Damn. So I can't do my extra attack thingy. So I will. I'll still spend 10 feet. It gets me extra movement anyways. I'll jump over this rock and get to the far side of the one that is prone.
Whee!
Spending 10 feet of my movement to do so.
Nice.
And then I will Attack with measure. At advantage, because prone. Correct?
Yeah, the one in the back. Yep.
I don't know if these things are like immune to prone. Well, that's a miss. Because that's a 6 on the die.
Oof.
Second attack. I think that is also a miss. 18? After
That's
my...
going to miss as well.
Damn.
Blocking the bolt with its sword.
That's my turn.
All right, sword of sword. And now the other armor in front.
Yeah.
Is that Obi again, or?
Nope, that could be Hot Daddy.
All right. Trying to run into Hot Daddy for
More
8.
I just like to make Matt say it, guys.
Then 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
All right. So it knocks into you for 4 bludgeoning damage. And then what about in the back there, Art Department?
That one is probably gonna go to Calder. He's closer.
All right.
I would like to use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke for the one that just attacked me.
You got it.
That's number 2, Matt, of the art animated.
And then it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Gotcha. That is 15.
15. What do I look at for mine?
Spell
That was-
save?
Yes, we'll save to see.
Should say it next to the spell.
Doesn't say.
Then it'll say it at the top under spells, save DC.
Is this from an item or?
No, it's from my stuff. But... Oh, 14. There it is.
Okay, so it saves.
Okay. So it will be 10 halved, so 5.
Got it.
And well, magic. 16 for wild magic.
Okay. So then hitting Calder, I've got a 16
Yeah, it hits.
and 17.
Yep.
It's banging into you for 6 bludgeoning and 7 bludgeoning.
All right.
Beat relentlessly. And as we go to a lard, let's go ahead and take our break, I think. And then we'll come back to it. Alrighty. So I think I'm here. Yep, with Alaric.
Okay. So the two enemies over on the right, is the one that's prone being flanked currently?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then I can't do that. All right. Man, I don't have, these things are hitting too hard to hold back spells. So the one that's not prone, I will fulfill and
Animated number 1, Matt.
send a firebolt at the one
Nice.
standing there. And that back is I remember the -2. It is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. All right. So they're going to. So that is 15 fire damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
And my D20 is a 7.
Okay. Armor is blackened and is almost falling apart.
Oh, nice. And yeah, that's my turn.
All right, we'll start the one that's right by Orion. Where it raises it. Crackling blade. That's a 19 to hit Orion.
I'll shield again.
All right. And then on 11, so both crackle against your arcane barrier.
And a 16
Very
for
nice.
my.
Your wand magic.
Yep.
Right. So the one is able to grasp itself, pull itself from the ground, and charge its blade for Celigus. 25 to hit.
Yep.
And 17.
17 does not hit.
All right. 6 slashing, disintegrating your scales for 6 more force. Orion.
Kind of trying to gauge what's going on. I just yell out randomly, "What the hell happened to my armor? And where is Grimshale? What are we doing? Jesus!" And I'm gonna swing at the one in front of me with my scimitar.
Got it.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. 10 slashing damage from it's my magical scimitar.
Yes. All right. Cutting deep. Pieces fall off. Anything else?
No, that'll be it for my turn.
All right. And then ours.
Rock.
Okay, throw on the sling.
Well, I thought he was cosplaying Gone.
No, but that would be really cool. I love Hunter x Hunter.
I thought we were playing rock, paper, scissors.
Part of it.
That's an out one.
Whee!
Ooh, just sails over its head. against the wall. Anything else?
Ars frowns. That's his turn.
Whisper.
Obi, in case you haven't figured it out, we're back in the wild magic area. You cast a spell, something happens, and you don't remember. I don't know how long you don't remember, but it sounds like you don't remember things that have happened in the last at least 8 hours. And then, yeah, I mean, an Eldritch Blast, the same one I hit originally, which I think was we're back there by Celicus and God. That's a natural 1.
Would you stop it?
For the
The
hit?
hit?
For the hit, yes, for the
Oh,
hit.
okay.
Second one is dirty 20.
Dirty
To
20
hit.
hits.
The amount of ones in this combat is bizarre.
Okay.
For 8 damage.
Right,
Which
one
is-
ricochets, one finds purchase.
And then I'll use the big one. It's a 4. So good.
All right.
And then bonus action, I will say some bardic inspiration-y things to Celicus. Say her next. Celicus, I know you can defeat this thing. It's just like just dent it like it's a bunch of metal. So you get a bardic inspiration, which is a d6, and other things I can do now. Yeah, I can't do anything against force damage, but sure, here's have resistance to fire damage until the start of my next turn, just in case that comes up.
That's okay.
I mean, you never know.
Also, there's something else. What's the other thing that happens, guys? Thanks to my flower thing. I think you can re-roll the bardic inspiration.
It kills Molly. That's the other thing.
I'm choking on an ice pop.
On the magic item.
Wild magic took down Celicus again.
No, just frozen water to my windpipe.
Yeah, so any roll with my bardic inspiration die can be re-rolled,
Nice.
and you choose which roll to use.
Then we'll go to Celicus.
Okay. I'm flanking with somebody on one.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Me.
I'm gonna attack it with advantage because of flanking. Yay! It's a double 11 for an 18 minus 2, 16.
Ooh, sparks as it's as they parry it.
Wait, the D6, the bardic. Well, one of them's a 1. Good thing I can re-roll. And the other's a 6.
Nice.
So that's 16 plus 6.
So 22 to hit. That'll hit.
For 11 slashing damage.
Very nice.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll because of sap.
Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
some of the metal is missing in its arm. Then is that it?
Oh, and then I'm gonna bash it with my shield again.
Go. Get back down.
Strength saving throw.
Only a 9.
It is now prone. Oh, I also remembered because I'm bigger. I get where to go? Where to go? Plus a d6. God, how can I forget? Extra more damage. An extra 2 damage. Ah! I'm punching the air vigorously.
Very good.
That's it.
Dented from the large Celicus and Xanatos.
I can't remember the rules exactly right now. Is there a way I can flank with Obi without triggering an opportunity attack? Since I would still be like in their range. I don't know if I can go through.
As long as you don't leave the range.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
fine.
cool. Sweet.
I'm just moving the rack so you'll actually sit correctly.
Sweet. Perfect. So then he'll call out to Obi. Obi, get in the game. Grim Shield's gone. We have these people to deal with. And I'll attack the same one we've been wailing on for a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is a... Why is it rolling twice? That is a 4 slashing.
Nice.
And since that other one moved up, I get, with my Great Axe Mastery, I get to attack him in the same turn
Very good.
for a 22 on the other one.
Nice.
I'm guessing a 22 hits.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, cool. And then
How much
then
is the
a
cleave damage? Is it just the weapon damage? No
You do- you-
modifier, or just the modifier?
you just do another weapon attack.
Oh, nice.
Um,
How much?
oh no, I misread it. Sorry, it's the second creature takes the Great Axe's damage, but without your modifier. Sorry, I misread it. So it was 8 damage to that one.
All right. Looks like it's barely being held together.
And then I'll do my second attack on the the green one, for a 21 to hit.
Hits.
And then that is a 7 slashing, which is 4 to the other one with Great Axe.
You have to hit still, right?
Oh, that's right. Sorry, got caught up. So 4. And that's a nat 20, but I don't think it counts as crit.
Right.
And then I'll use another charge for my bonus action. Use another charge of Divine Smite on the green one for 15 radiant damage.
Whew. All right, now it has a bunch of holes and is steaming with lost energy.
And that will be my turn.
Calder.
All right, I will try to attack the prone one. Frickin' A. 20 to hit?
That hits.
Yeah, but I was 1 off from 18 so I could get the measure trigger. So it's going to be... Let's see. Oh, gross. That's a whopping 8 radiant damage.
Nice.
Second attack. That's going to miss with 17.
Indeed.
That's my turn.
It's looking rusted and holy as well. All right. Just one armor is going to slam into Xanatos. 9's going to miss. 11's going to miss. And Next one back there, I think, is going for Calder. 17 to hit.
Yep.
And 13.
That one actually misses, surprisingly.
Slam into you for 8 bludgeoning damage, taking its ripped pieces, scraping your face. Lark.
Actively bobbing and weaving, trying to avoid the massive dragonborn tail that is flailing about as Selikis fights the Helm Horror in front of me, like and trying to sneak past a firebolt into that standing sentry that I hit before. Fail! Send the firebolt at that one.
That's animated number 1, Matt.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yes.
So close to a nat 20. All right. So that's the 2d10 or another 15.
How do you want to kill it?
Yeah, the blue flames that charge up in Alaric's hands just heat up, and he sends it out. He just passes straight through the center of it, leaving molten slag where the core used to be, and it just kind of loses its cohesion and falls into bits on the floor. As I got an 18 on the die, so wild magic does not go off.
Nice.
Oh, got one. Oh, dodge the tail again. That's my turn.
All right. This really injured one on the left is going to take its sword upon Xanatos. Glowing with arcane energy. 13 is going to miss. And then 19.
19 hits.
All right. That is a 5 slashing and 4 force damage.
Okay.
Then this one stands up. I think swinging at Selikis.
Remember, it's at disadvantage.
Yep.
Because of whatever Selikis did last
That's a
turn.
10. And then this next one's regular, right?
Yeah.
Is it-
Yeah, it's only the first attack.
All right, first one misses. Second one's a nat 20. Coming down on Selikis for 17 slashing damage. And only 10 force damage. Orion.
Wow.
After hearing Whisper yell out and Xanatos yell out some stuff, got it. Something happened. Everybody got a makeover. I would just hate to be some dumbass that got something marked on their face or something like this after seeing everything that happened here. And then I'll make an attack. It's an advantage, right? Because I'm flanking with...
Yep.
Xanatos.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Called his daddy instead of daddy. What is wrong with us?
Hot daddy. So that would be 10 damage slashing.
Nice.
And then how bad does Selikis look?
1 HP. So
Whatever his
very.
keys does.
Bonus action. Selikis, your outfit looks fantastic, by the way. And I'll cast Healing Word. And that's 11 healing to Selikis. And I rolled a 3 for Wild Surge. That's my turn.
All right. Then ours.
Hanging in there, Celicus?
I mean, I have 12 HP, so yes, I'm upright.
Okay, well, stay that way. And then ours is going to, I guess, knock another rock. And he's going to throw another pebble at one of these armored monsters.
So which one?
Does any of them look more damaged than the rest?
I'm assuming it's the one in green, the first helm door.
Yeah. It's looking real
Yeah.
bad.
He's been beat
I'm going
up.
to give him another dent.
Let's go.
Wow, that's an outstanding another nat
Ooh.
1.
Sails to the
Okay.
wall.
Whatever dice you're using, please.
It's online dice.
Okay, grow
Um,
up. I don't even care.
Guys, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know how I'm missing. I guess I'm just nervous. That's the turn.
All right, Whisper.
Yeah. So that thing, when it hits, looks like it hits hard, and I don't. I'm gonna do something dumb, but for a good reason.
I mean,
I would like to face step next to Celicus. I'm going to use the Fey feature that allows me to give temporary hit points, a D10 temporary hit points to somebody I Fey step next to.
Nice.
Which is 7 additional Celicus, or 7 temporary hit points. I think that's an action. Do that. D20 for casting the spell. Oh, it's a 15. Yay, that's good. And then bonus action. Will again say, I know you can finish this guy, Celicus. Giving another bardic.
There we go.
And that'll end my turn.
Celicus.
Okay, flanked with him, so what's that advantage? Okay.
Ooh.
I don't think even with Bardic, if I roll max with Bardic, that will hit. Let me see. Let me count in my head. Plus 6 would make it 18. So we've been that 18 hasn't been hitting.
Correct.
So yeah. But I can still shield bash him.
There we go. Let's see, that is 7.
He's prone to yet again.
All right. All right, then Xanatos.
Alright, well, I'm not breaking this pattern, so gonna go for the green one. Disadvantage. Natural 20.
Nice.
So that's crit damage. So that is 20 slashing damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Yes! I think Xanos will just be like immensely frustrated with this automaton that's like just hasn't gone down. He'll just bring back his head, just die, and just do one final slash and cut straight through it, like anime style.
Nice.
And
Very
then,
good. Anything else?
For my second attack, I'll attack the other. Am I flanking with the other one, or can I move to flank?
No,
Okay.
he's 5 feet away.
No worries. Then I'll just do regular attack for a 13 to hit, which
Does
isn't
not
anything.
hit.
But since I made a hit on the first one, I can still use my bonus action to do my last divine smite of the axe. And 6 radiant damage. And that will be my turn.
But you didn't hit, right?
No, he hit the first one, therefore he can.
Yeah,
do
the
it
first one.
with it.
Right. But the first one, you destroyed it.
But he hit the first guy, therefore he
Yeah.
hit right on the second.
Yeah, I saw my bonus action. As long as I hit, doesn't matter which one I hit.
So you usually bonus action divine smite any enemy within melee?
Yeah.
Ryu.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. That is
So now we
No.
all know what we're confused.
I didn't think so.
Well, okay, so here's what it says, which you take immediately after hitting a target. So it doesn't say it's the same target, it says a target.
That's the trigger to be able to cast the spell.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the trigger. So then
So
it deals.
The spell then
radiant
says
that
the
attack.
target takes an extra 2d8 radiant, so it is the
Right.
same thing. Like it would be the same one that you have to do. The
Yeah, because it doesn't do
divine
the
smite
target, which is.
but
the
did you
target
but
that
did you do your cleave attack?
Oh no, I didn't do my cleave attack,
So
so
that you can do.
Correct.
I did forget about that. That was 17 on the cleave.
Okay, that won't miss.
No, sorry, I forgot to roll for it. That was saying that's damage. It's a 17 to hit.
All right, that ended up missing.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
That's
Calder.
All right. I'm attacking this one on the ground. It's a miss. That is also a miss.
Oh,
Doing great. That's my turn.
rock dust flying up. Okay, so this armor near Thanatos is trying to slam into them back for 2 misses. Alert!
Phew.
All right. Giant Celicus is in the way of the prone one, and I can't get a good angle on that one, and it's difficult to hit that one. So I'm turning towards the only upright one, and, heating up the flames in my hand to send off another firebolt at that one.
Are you
Play with
suggesting
fire
you
in
don't have
so
any
many
save
ways.
Spells?
Yeah. So that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
No, come back, die. It's a 9 and an 8. 17 fire.
Nice.
I leave
For
the
fail.
back end. Armor. Anything else?
It's an 8 on the wild magic surge.
Woo.
That's my turn.
All right. Getting up, swinging the mighty blade at Celicus. Natural 20.
God damn it. Let's die.
That is 15 slashing damage. with a side of 10 force.
I'm down, but not out.
All right, so falls unconscious. Then that's Calder over there for the second attack.
Yep.
For a 22 to hit.
Yep.
That is 6/8 and 4 force damage. Cutting straight through. Orion.
All right. Oh boy. Bonus action again. Healing word to Celicus for 9 healing. And then I am going to move. I know I'm not flanking with Xanatos right now, but if I move over, would that allow Xanatos to be flanking the next time he gets
Yes.
in? Okay. So I'll make a regular attack.
Well, if you move, you're flanking now.
Oh, I am now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just
So
move before you strike. That's all, buddy.
got it. All right. So the first one's a 14. Second one is 14 again. So both miss. So
These guys
that's
have
my turn.
a lot armor.
All right. Ours.
Good old Pebble.
Phew.
Maybe this time I'll get something other than a nat 1.
Maybe this time you'll be lucky. Oh, sorry.
That's a 16 to hit.
That's going to miss. Ding, ding.
But it wasn't
Aw.
a one.
No, it
And
wasn't.
That's the important thing.
You're right. You're so wise.
All right. Then we'll go to Whisper.
Okay. Hi, Whisper.
Yes,
Yeah. Am I within 5 feet of the creature?
if you take one step forward, sure.
I don't want to be. I want to be at least 5 away.
You're 10 from them.
So I think then I don't have to worry about disadvantage on spells when I do that. Okay, I'm an Eldritch Blast.
Choo-choo!
That's a 14.
That'll miss.
26.
Which one are you wearing it?
The one by Calder.
Perfect. Direct hit. Poof. Where me moving armor?
13 force damage.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Celicus.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna get up, and then I'm going to attack, because that's all I can do. On a hope and a prayer, please roll high. Thank you. 22.
Ooh, that will hit it.
Nine slashing plus an extra 1.
Okay. Alright, slicing deep, a huge gash in its chest plate.
It is at disadvantage,
All right.
and I'm going to shield bash it yet again.
He deserves it.
15.
Okay, it succeeds.
All right,
Yeah.
stay
For the
standing
first
this
time in forever.
I'm glad someone else is doing musicals right now.
Then next we're Xantos.
All right. Third verse, same as first two. Forgot I have advantage. So 17 for the first one,
That'll
Jonathan gets.
miss.
And 9. So miss both.
It's not
And
in too thick of places.
And that will be my turn.
Calder.
All right, attack. That's a D12, not a D20.
Wait, sorry. Is the second attack? I'm mixing up hits versus the second attack. I just go again, right? It's not if I hit the first time.
If you have 2 attacks, then you get your 2 attacks.
Okay, all right then. I'm like very mind fuzzy today.
An advantage too.
Yes.
Okay. Check.
All right, Calder.
And that is.
I thought you rolled twice. Did you not roll twice?
No, I rolled twice because I forgot advantage on the first one.
Ah, okay. No,
And
that all makes sense in my brain.
Yeah, I'm glad it makes sense someone's brain because mine suck.
Okay, so 22 does hit.
Cool. And so then do slashing. Ooh, heck yeah, I got 15 slashing damage. And now I can officially use that Divine Smite.
That's right.
For 15 radiant damage.
Nice. How do you want to kill it?
Nice. And then I think just like this one, same as your brother, and just slash it down again.
Good. Then Calder.
Yeah, I missed my 2 attacks.
Okay.
This exhaustion's kicking my ass.
Alert!
Oh, I was so glad because I was like, which one do I? Okay, now I makes it simple. I can
Right.
aim. at
Which
the
I think
one-
it's prone, right?
No, it saved the last time.
Yeah, it didn't get it saved on the shield bash,
Did you
so
not
it's not
remember Molly singing?
Okay. Yes.
because I got a 15. And
Okay, perfect. All right. Go ahead.
so yeah, gonna send another firebolt for
Oh,
fail.
look, here we go. Wah!
Yeah, we're gonna curve it around, bend it like Beckham. Here we go. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
I threw my dagger and it didn't work at all, so
All
now I gotta go searching for it at the end of the fight. Okay, so that is 11 fire.
right. How do you want to kill it?
Celicus just finished carving open the chest to reveal the innards, and I'm just going to send this firebolt in, and then it detonates inside of this construction and just blasted across the walls and stone and floor and into bitty bitty pieces. And 4.
Okay.
Whew. Oh, is that it? Is that?
The room seems quiet.
Oh.
How are we in this area?
We
I thought
walked.
the whole plan of this was
Okay, what is the last thing you remember before you saw these things?
I remember having coffee in camp, and the next thing I know, we're here.
Oh, so this
Okay.
will be really good news for you. We fought Grimshell to a stalemate, and they retreated.
Why didn't we go kill Grimshill?
Because we managed to fight her not in her lair, and we all nearly died to one exhalation of her breath. And then Xanatos joined the good side.
All right, man, let's not get pedantic about this. Okay, I was always on the good side. Like,
And
correct terminology.
the heart of Draconia healed us all. And then we realized that if we were to chase Grimshale back to their lair, that she would have access to her breath weapon again and probably be able to do a bunch more tricks because we're in her lair. And we had all expended some magic, and we'd used about 3/4 of the slaying ammunition. So we thought, maybe we just let let things lie as they are, because otherwise we would all likely die.
And then we
Cool.
decided to, well, then the Heart of Draconia gifted us some things. New.
Yeah, look
attire.
down.
Yeah.
But
Why is
whatever you
my-
do, don't look at your forehead.
Why? What happened to my forehead?
I
Well,
pull
here,
out a
then.
measure
I'll-
to show
yeah.
the reflection for him.
Cal, did you tattoo me in the middle of the night again?
No, you chose how that was going to implement on you, and I pulled my glove off. I was like, I kept mine on my hand. You were like, forehead. Yes.
Oh God. That makes
We all
me
tried to
bad
stop
decision.
you. We were like, really? You want to advertise it so blatantly? And you were like, yes.
Honestly, I didn't try to stop you at all.
I
Yeah,
believe that.
You're an
actually.
adult.
I think people should have free choice.
And we're on our way to the vaults. Like, I don't know if you remember that part of the plan, but we're back to the vaults, and we're having this difficulties.
It's going about as well as we thought it would.
Okay.
Poorly.
Yeah, folks thought we were going to die in the dragon's lair, but we wouldn't die here.
Any reason I lost my armor, and I'm just standing here in my clothes.
Acid.
Slime.
There was some water. You jumped in it. It's fine.
Oh, all right. And then whose shield is this? Because this is not the one I normally wear.
Yeah, that also, your other one also got destroyed in the acid.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's my old one, but I gave it to you. Please take care of it. But
I will.
Break it. I don't care.
So that's it. So pretty much caught up. We came back in here. We stalemated Grimshale. I lost all my stuff to a bunch of acid, and then I must have obviously done something stupid that.
You cast a spell.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know.
I don't know that it's really stupid here. When you're a magic user and magic is what you use,
Yeah.
it's sort of your choice of what you can do. And your
Yeah.
choices are always also, you could let us, die of our wounds, or you can heal, which I'm pretty sure is how you ended up in the state that you're in. Also,
Exactly what's
see all
first.
those marks on these 4, if you count the kobold? Yeah, those things activate any security measures here.
Oh, yeah.
And who is that? I point at Sus.
That's your newest kobold acolyte.
Oh.
He did really good. He's very trustworthy.
Oh no. Did I miss the song?
I mean, you didn't miss it. You were there.
Yeah,
Just don't
you're having a
remember.
great time.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll sing it again. And again. And again. I mean, people over camp were singing it, so...
It's true.
I'm kind of digging through rock piles looking for my dagger.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it. Largely, let's loot these guys and start checking to see if there's anything cool or anything that gives us more information.
Well, I gotta ask a really quick question. Which way are we going? Are we going this way or are we going up? Because I don't know which way we came from. Oh, we're going up.
We're heading up.
All right. If you guys want to loot, I'm just gonna walk up the rock pile a little bit and just poke my head up to see what's up there before we get attacked. Not going any further, just looking my head up.
Beware of arcane warding.
Oh, is that how? Then I point to Celicus, Calder, and Alaric. Is that okay? I got you now. So while they were doing that, I'm just gonna poke my head up the rocks a little bit more to see. I don't remember what I saw the first time, so I don't know what I'm. It might even be the same description again, Matt.
Right. So up here, yeah, it's Basically, it's a bunch of like angular, looks like stones that have crashed into each other, making this space like you're walking in between the walls or levels of wherever you are.
All right. I don't know how we're going up there.
How high is it?
Between the rubble, you can kind of walk up and get to the hole pretty easily.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I don't know. I was thinking it was like a level up off of the level.
But searching here, you can find what you think would be about 500 gold worth of various draconian artifacts.
Come here, Sammy. I do the knock and put that stuff in.
I have an interesting question about the constructs we just fought. Is there a maker's mark on them?
All right. If you're trying to look carefully at them, try to see if there's any type of that. All of them bear the name of sorry, by the name Selenius, which Seleucus you would recognize as one of the Dragonborn Council families.
Molly stepped away.
Spelling.
Oh, just kidding. She's back.
Yeah, I just got back.
Matt, what's the weight on the artifacts? Just so I can keep Sammy up to date.
I'd say about 30 pounds worth.
Oh, and Orion, those of us with the thief and whatnot markings, we were kind of hanging back so we don't set off traps before you had a chance to find them.
Makes sense. All right. So keep heading up then.
I'm ready if everyone else is.
How does Seleucus look?
I have 9 health.
I'll do. I'll take care of this one. Xandos will go to Seleucus and say, "Well, it looks like you need this a little bit, and let's do 10 hit points from lay on hands."
Thank you.
All right. So Leslie healed. Excuse me. You have to move carefully as parts of stone and remains of different rooms seem to be here. There is some gold that seems scattered, but has also fallen through many cracks. And I would say everyone can give me a perception check.
$11.
I got a
Now
whopping
I get a
9.
natural 20 for an 18.
21.
21 minus 2 for a 19.
8 is great.
Okay. In that case, I would say Xelicus and ours is you looking through, there's you can find about 30 gold worth scattered here. You can see more things seem to have gone below, like I had said. But what you do find here is this strange ring that catches your attention.
Jewelry. We can sell that. But let's just like not touch it yet. Ours would kind of like get down on his knees and look at the ring. Is there any way you can determine whether or not it is cursed or suspicious? Is like there anything strange about it?
See, there's definitely arcane symbols written into it. The more you look at it, it seems to be a ring that's meant to go over 2 fingers at once.
Huh. That's a bit odd. I guess I'll take on the risk then. And ours would carefully pick the ring up.
Okay. You successfully have it in your hand.
Xandos will look at ours like, well, you remember when I picked up an axe, right? And how well that went.
Yes,
So-
I recall, but we're here for treasure, are we not?
Yeah, that might not be treasure.
But what if it is? Look, we'll deal with it when we deal with it. For now, I'm just gonna stick it in my backpack. Don't have pockets anymore. And he puts the ring up for later study.
Okay. Does not talk to Salicus. Salicus let him like, look, he's like, I got it. It's just standing there. Love it. All right. As you continue, you can see this eventually leads to another space. Looking through the hole in the wall, well, I guess hole in the rock, you can see a room that has been toppled. You seem to be coming in from the ceiling of it, but going horizontal. So you would be putting feet on one of its walls. Looking at the room itself, it seems several desks or here at one point all toppled into one another.
Are the desks still in the room, or are they just like piled up on each other?
Yeah, then they're like piled. Some seem broken.
Does it look like there's another door or exit out of the room?
There does seem to be on what appears to be essentially 30 feet above you.
All right.
Ryan, can I borrow your rope?
Yeah. And I'll hand you a bag, thing of silk rope.
And I will walk up to that door.
Very good.
And with the command word, lower the astral plane rope down for everyone else to climb.
Oh, I gave you a silk rope.
Oh, that one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, when did we get that rope?
Jeez, how long? What?
We were with the professor. We left the professor and came to fight Grimshale.
Yeah.
All been the same time.
Oh, it was the same.
Doesn't
thing.
remember
Okay.
it.
We now remind Orion about the professor. Yeah, so I get up there and I'm like trying to figure out how this. What was the command word again?
I don't know.
Oh, right.
It's
Lower
a
the
silk rope. It's called tie it.
Oh.
Wait, no, Obi, here, and I go into your pack and I pull out the other this rope. Oh, you don't remember this? And we new rope, and I. Is there a spot? Is there a spot for me to land up there? Like, is there a ledge?
If you go through the door, there might be.
I don't like how he said that. I'm just saying.
So there's not like a platform for me to jump to Mario jump
No,
to?
because you're just going straight up because it's the wall of the room. There's not.
Okay. Alaric, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, I'll come back down to collect the. It was a medallion, right? The rope came out of.
Yeah.
I don't have the item. I don't remember what
And
physical description is.
oh, sorry. This is what I was borrowing. I'll show you how it works. And, I'll go back up and now lower the astral thread.
What do you say?
Oh, what was the command word?
It's really fitting for your character because it's Zemnian. It sounds like an English number.
I thought that was to bring it back up.
I thought it was the same command word.
I'll try it. It's like 9.
It is. It's the same word both ways.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have it written down, but then I was like, I don't know this.
That flashes and moves up quickly. It's the stranger through a rope.
So Orion, you just touch the rope and think about ascending.
This really seems like something Alaric you should have. How did I end
Well,
up with this?
you stole it fair and square, so I think it's yours.
Oh. All right, that makes more sense. I'm surprised the professor wasn't mad at me for doing that.
We did save him from spiders and certain death, so he was amenable.
You know what?
I mean, it was almost, very Fey-like because you were like, not, how do I get your rope for you? You were like, how do I get your rope?
I missed so many good things in the last who knows how long. Is it possible why before we go up to take a quick peek at some of the drawers and the desks, see if there's anything, any paperwork or anything that could be helpful for us?
Certainly. Give me perception or investigation.
Okay.
Matt, can I insight the desk to determine if they're mimics?
If they were, they'd be indiscernible from their regular objects.
Yeah, that's a natural 1, so that's an 8.
Somebody's got to get shape water. Alaric, try to target it with your firebolt.
Does Firebolt only target creatures? That's interesting.
No, but if you can target it, then you know it's an object.
Well, it targets creatures or objects.
Never mind. Whisper, try to target it with Eldritch Blast.
Can't you do that?
So that was an 8 for your
Yep.
thing there. Yeah. Search. You are able actually, yeah, even the 8, you search and you find what appears to be this runed disc with a blue crystal that's set at its center, and within the runes they all seem to be set with silver inlaid within.
Alaric, does this look like something you know anything about?
If you bring it up here, I can look at it closer and inspect it further.
All right. I'll drift up to Alaric and hand him the little rune disc.
I'll try to study it as best I can.
Absolutely. Give me a Arcana check.
Uh, 14.
Okay. 14. This is damaged, but you do think it's a security device. You think it could take away one of the curses from someone, but its strange resonance combined with the weird effect that's already in this area, so it could have highly unpredictable effects if used in its current form.
Okay, I'm not all the way proficient in it, but I'm 1 week away. But is there a chance, like with understanding gemology, that I'd be able to like see like how it can be repaired?
I would let you make a check just with the unfortunately it would be intelligence.
Okay.
But I would let you make an intelligence check, just not with proficiency because you're not proficient, but the idea that you have enough to be dangerous. I will tell you that a fail here will set off the device.
Oh, then nope.
But we could fix it in a good way too.
Nope. If I had a plus something, I'd maybe consider it, but it's a flat roll, so nope, not doing it.
That roll, but all you have to do is get a 10.
Yeah, I said no. I will not be tempted.
I volunteer as tribute.
Do we have any advantages or inspirations in chat?
No. If this, from what I know about extra dimensional spaces, the casting of one like rope trick would trigger the wild magic surge, but once inside of the extraplanar dimension, would wild surge magic still be active?
It would be safe within the extra dimension.
So I think we can safely use this once if done inside of my rope trick. But the rope trick itself would trigger a lot of magic, but possibly not as dangerous as this device exploding.
Is that like guaranteed that it's going to explode?
Well, okay, it's not guaranteed. It's just it's already damaged, and activating it inside of this wild surge area, a lot of unpredictable things could happen. I can just remove that one variable if we do it inside of the rope trick. But I think it would only be one of us because it's still damaged.
So like it's only got charge enough to take it off one.
I believe so, yes.
But if we fix it, then we think it might be able to do more than one, or it'll just wouldn't cause a potential catastrophe.
No, I think that was me. Like, if I wouldn't cause like a potential catastrophe, but I think otherwise it would just trigger the wild magic. I think that's what I was saying.
I also have no idea how to fix this. This is artifice that I'm unfamiliar with.
If you want to risk the rope trick, then I think it should be used on you. If we don't want to risk the rope trick, I'll volunteer as tribute for whatever potentially bad thing happens. Speaking of that, I'm going to step 30 feet away. Just give me 1 second. And Supora.
Oh.
19.
Woo. Okay. Well.
All right. So.
I was thinking that if there were, when we reach the vaults, and we do encounter the magic that Orion previously saw, that I might be able to help find a way to diffuse that without magic. But I wouldn't be able to do that with these markings on me. So that's
okay. All right. I was keeping this to myself, but I realized that this is affecting you guys more since I'm not affected by this. I've studied chemiology a little bit, and I can potentially try to fix this, but I think something bad can happen if I don't. But I will let that be your guys' call since it's affecting you, and I don't have this curse. So it's not fair to me to hold on to this information without giving it to you.
Would I be able to use guidance to help Xanatos
I mean,
in this,
can.
or I'm just asking, like, if I'll be able to use it and it'll actually help, or if it's just I'm wasting it by even doing it.
I mean, it would give help. I mean,
okay.
I mean, if I were to use the rope trick, then Xanatos, Orion, you could use that space to maybe have a safer environment to try and repair it. But
I mean, I'm just saying I'm more than willing to offer Xanatos a little extra guidance that might help with the with this, and might make it a better chance that he'll be able to succeed.
well, I think I should attempt the rope trick either way, so that if we're going to try and repair it or use it, it's at least not going to, well, hopefully not going to trigger a wild surge. So I will take out a bit of rope and with a second level spell slot, I will
the 7-foot one, right?
Yeah. 7-foot length of rope, and kind of fashion it into a lasso and toss it up, and it just affixes, and where the lasso kind of affixes into midair. It creates a rope trick and is a second level spell, 1 or 2.
What?
So,
Okay. The space is successfully created.
All right. Well, if we're gonna go up, let's go do this.
Get it. And even the space kind of like crackles with some of the strange arcane energy here. You're very glad it didn't trigger. So you're going up, and you're doing guidance, Orion.
I will. Yes.
So that was D20 plus D4.
Let me do the D4 first. Okay, it's 2.
Okay.
So 9, so 11.
all right, it's like, not that one, not that one. Oh.
My turn to the right.
All right. So you just it, and as it comes to life, I'll say
Was that
this.
good? Like, was it DC 10 or something? Wait.
Yeah, DC 10.
Oh, sweet. Cool. All right. I was so like caught up in thinking, no, I'm not doing this, that like I did not listen to the DC. All right, cool. Heck yeah. This is a good day, guys.
As it comes to life, say you realize you know much about gems as you more about gems you thought. You may have your proficiency, sir.
Yay! I'm happy now.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Appears you have a safe space and a working security device. We're going to go ahead and end for tonight. Back next week.
See you guys.
Good night, everyone.
All right.